Well, Moss Point, Mississippi is covered in debris today after Monday's EF2 tornado.
Well, people who live there say the storm moved quickly. They've been just as quick to start cleaning up. Alyssa Curtis joining us now live from Moss Point. Alyssa, you're getting a first-hand look. What does the damage look like there?
The damage is shocking, honestly, Sharice. I'm standing here kind of in the backyard of a few houses, and you can just see all around me, there's debris everywhere. This tornado, I don't know what other word to use than just ripped through this neighborhood and a few other neighborhoods around Moss Point. Houses collapsed in itself. There's trees everywhere, and residents, like you guys said, they've been quick to start the rebuilding process, but they tell me it's going to be a long road ahead. Damage and destruction are left across Moss Point after a tornado moved through Monday.
It started raining. It started in, all of a sudden the wind just picked up because it was coming from that way and coming from this way too. So it was right on top of us. That's why we went into the bedroom closet.
While some took cover in their homes, according to employees, others were trapped in this bank. Now tree debris is everywhere. Power lines are down. Homes are missing roofs.
Back on my house, on my garage, it's tore up. My garage back there in the back is all down on the ground. So then it hit my cars and stuff, fell on all of my cars.
We got Gene last night, Miss Anise.
Many are still in shock.
Right over here, this is my bedroom. I'm just glad it didn't happen at night, because if it would have, like I said, my head would be laying right there where the whole wall would have came down there.
While this resident wasn't home during the storm, his family was. Parts of his home are now outside as the storm pulled walls off the structure.
This is the bed where my mom was laying at when the whole wall fell in on her. Yeah, she was in here laying in the bed at the time.
He says his friend came over to help his family out of the collapsing home. City leaders tell us they are working to get more information, but as of Tuesday afternoon, they say there are no reports of deaths after Monday's tornado. Now their focus is cleaning up and rebuilding. Officials have already begun cutting down trees and dispatching utility trucks. Residents are sifting through their damage. Starting a rebuilding process, they say, is a community effort.
Thanks for his friends that came over and helped. And think he had a lot of friends that came and helped, and we thank every last one of them.
Knowing it's a long road ahead, but thankful for each other. There are a lot of power lines that were torn down, and it's unclear when residents will have power again, but I'm actually seeing to my left and my right behind the camera right now, there are utility trucks working to put poles back up and trying to get the tree debris off of those lines so they can work to get residents power. There is a shelter available for residents who were displaced by this storm. The city is also working to set up a command and distribution center so people can get some resources. Again, like I said, community is working to get things back up, but it's going to take quite some time here in Moss Point, excuse me. Reporting live in Moss Point, Alyssa Curtis, Eyewitness News.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much. Very familiar with that community, and they are very, very resilient. We hope that they continue to not have any deaths there.